Great trail horses are confident and in tune with their riders. When the unexpected happens on the trail, they know they can trust their riders to safely guide them through the situation. Clinton is back in Arizona to continue his work with a group of No Worries Club members who are passionate about the method and enjoy trail riding with their horses. In the first training session with the group, Clinton reviewed their fundamentals and went over the bare minimum a horse and rider should know before leaving the arena. The review of groundwork and riding exercises polished the group's skills and ensured that everyone was prepared for the next training session.
G'day mate, Clint Anderson here from Down Under Horsemanship. Well, in this month's digital download, we're going to be taking our group of trail riders outside the arena into the Wild West and see what we've got. I'm going to be showing them how to train their horse on the trail to get them to walk, trot, canter, be a productive citizen, and listen to them.
A diverse group of riders and horses joined Clinton for the training session. No Worries Club members included Penny Gillette, working with her friend's quarter horse gelding, Big Cat; Kathy Marsh and her Mustang gelding, Dewey; Jen Schwartz and her Arabian gelding, Moose; and Pat Regis and her signature horse mare, Foxy. Also joining the training session were Method Ambassador Rick Bedusic and his client's horse, Django; professional clinician Jeff Davis riding Clinton's performance horse, CT; and professional clinician Kristen Hamaker riding her horse, Theon. The riders trailered their horses to the desert and got ready for the training session before meeting up with Clinton.
Okay guys, so what we're going to do here is we're going to mimic basically what we did in the arena, but it's now training on the trail. We're now training to make our horses pay attention. Whenever you change environments, you change horses. Usually not for the better. It's usually some idiot you wish you didn't own. Okay? It's not the same horse you have at home. The only way to get your horses to act good away from home is to take them away from home and teach them to be, productive citizens. We're going to pretend this is our new arena. So we're going to review our one rein stops. We're going to review bending. We're going to review bending transitions. We're going to do a ton of post and circle out here with the bushes. So whenever I want you to do something else, I'll whistle. And when I whistle, we regroup here. You line up. We go over the next thing. Okay? So don't be disappointed if your horse is a little bit distracted. He doesn't act quite as good as you want. That's what we're here for. By the end of 3 or 4 days of us training them out here, they should be productive citizens, putting their hands up, wanting to get along. Okay, so the first thing we're going to work on is obviously just flexing at the standstill. So everybody just start flexing. That's the first thing we do as soon as we get on. Everybody says to me, Clinton, how do I get my horses as light as yours? Flex them. Most people don't flex anywhere near enough, and they wonder why their horses are not soft. Okay? Next thing we're going to do is work on our one rein stops. At a walk, and then when I say trot, we go trot. When I yell out trot, whoever can hear me, yell it out again, and we kind of spread the word. Does that make sense? You can go anywhere in this whole area that we went over. So don't think you have to stay as a group. If I was you, what I would pretend is it's the arena. You literally don't steer them. Until your horse leaves that boundary, like those dogs have those imaginary electric fence lines under the ground. You cross the line, the dog gets zapped. I want you to pretend that's like the horse. You've got this whole boundary to walk with. So what I don't want to see right now is people doing this, steering. Unless you cross that line. So you've got from here all the way back. Pretend your horses will buddy up a little bit. Just ignore that. If you trot off and my horse follows you, I don't care. I don't like it, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. We're going to fix that later. So our first goal is to make sure that we can shut their asses down and do a one rein stop in an emergency situation. We're going to do a couple of minutes at the walk, a few minutes at the trot, a few minutes at the lope. When we lope, we're not going to let them go more than 3 or 4 strides because we don't know if they're going to take off. We don't know what they're going to do. And as they prove to us they're under control, we'll let them lope 5 strides, 6 strides, and build up to say 10. And then I'll whistle, we'll come back, we'll regroup again, talk about it and go again. Any questions? Right? Good luck, everybody. Okay, but this one range stop will one day save your life. Get really good. I saw you especially doing this. You're not, people, when you go to slide your hand down, you pick your hand up and slide one hand all the way down. A lot of you are keeping your hand on the horn and sliding like that. Look, watch what happens. When I keep my hand on the horn and slide here, I'm too long. See how I can't bend his head enough? You must pick one hand up and slide the other. See how it's much shorter now? If you have to do this 2 or 3 times to get to your hip, you're not sliding it down far enough. Why this is a big deal is because in an emergency situation, if you just slide your hand down a couple of inches, you may not get him to stop. He may turn his head like that and keep pissing off. You've got to literally bend them around to their nose is touching your foot. Make sure you flex them both directions and then head off. If your horse tries to head off before you ask him, flex him 2 or 3 more times. Don't let him just march off. I don't want to see anybody doing this. Pull them back with both reins. So you have an arena here. I want you to imagine it's fenced. This is your playground. That's what your job is, to think like that. So no steering for right now, unless they cross that line. Like let's say my horse went past the boundary line. I'm going to pick up one rein. I'm going to steer till I get back in Jurassic Park and I'm going to leave again. You with me? Right, good luck everybody, get after it. I'll walk around and kind of comment to everybody. So again, I'm just going to walk my horse off now. I'm not going to even steer her. Okay? Take my legs off, do a 1 rein stop. Don't worry if your horses follow each other. All I want you to do is just walk. We're going to do this at the walk, then the trot, then the canter. The only way you're going to get really good at 1 rein stops in an emergency situation is to practice it. There's no point steering her. All I'm interested in her doing is walking off on a loose rein. In the beginning, your horses will act a little buddy sour. Just ignore that. Don't worry about it. My hand's down in the mane. Slide my hand down. Pick up. That's it, Pat. Grab some mane so you don't cheat. Just keep her moving. If she tries to eat grass, kick her in the belly. Just keep her moving. Don't pull on the rein. She can't eat when she's moving. So we want to make sure that at any gate, if we do this, they'll stop. As a good rule of thumb, I'm going to spend 5 to 10 minutes at each gate when I'm teaching them this outside. Right, everybody trot. 1 rein stops at the trot. Okay, 1 rein stops at the lope. Don't pull back on both reins now. Still only 1 hand on the reins. Lope. I can't stress the importance enough of doing these 1 rein stops at all 3 gates outside until it becomes second nature. Repetition, repetition, repetition. You got to do it till it becomes second nature. But if you get into trouble on riding a horse, you don't even think about doing a one rein stop. It just comes to you naturally. Righto! Everybody back? As soon as you stop, start flexing them. Everybody turn and face me, kind of get in a line. Every time you stop, get in a habit. Flexing, Rick. No vertical flexion, only lateral. Stop in one rein. So, you've got to do enough one rein stops to where it becomes second nature. But if you get into a wreck on a horse or think there's going to be a wreck, bang, you're automatically there. One rein stops have saved my life at least 6-7 times in my career, but I would have died unless I did this quick enough. If you think to yourself, if you go to get in a wreck and you say to yourself, I should do a one rein stop, you're already on the ground, you're already dead. It should become second nature. The only way you get that good is to just do it in your sleep. Every time you get stopped, flex, 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 okay? Rick, your horse, he wanted to hang out here because the trailers are on the back side behind the horses, correct? So he kind of figured out where home was already, didn't he? Horses are very clever about that. He's never been out here before, has he? And he's figured out already where the trailers are. So even though you wanted to maybe go in other places, Rick, we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to fix that here pretty soon.
Want more? Get more. The No Worries Club is the best way to get the most out of your training experience. Stick around to find out more.
Hey mate, Clint Anderson here. For the past 20 years, I've devoted my life to creating the best training tools and videos available to help bring my method to you. But there's only one problem. You can't bring your TV into the arena. That's why we've been hard at work developing a new platform to deliver the method to you in a whole new way. A way that brings 20 years of horsemanship and puts it in the palm of your hand. Introducing the mobile method. It's part of the new Down Under digital experience, and it makes learning the method easier than ever before. Let me show you how it works, mate.
Now you can always have access to the method, even when you're on the go or at the barn. The Down Under Horsemanship app gives you access to your digital training kits and allows you to download videos and training content directly to your mobile device or view them on your computer. The Down Under Horsemanship app also offers over 86 hours of free, in-depth training content. No Worries Club members will have full access to Clinton's ever-growing training library and a massive amount of members-only features and information. And the best part is, you can view and interact with each lesson on your mobile device or computer, giving you ultimate access to the method anytime and any place.
The method is the key to getting the most out of your partnership with your horse. We want everybody to experience the difference it will make. That's why we created 3 new ways for you to get the training content you need at the price you want. Our basic level allows you to purchase and download training content to your device at our standard price with no annual fee. When you become a No Worries Club member for $19.99 a month, you get up to 50% discount on any of your purchases. Plus, you get 8 digital videos and 4 digital journals a year and access to the No Worries Club website, the largest collection of method material and resources in the world. Plus, you can become part of our social network and chat with thousands of other folks just like you. If you want the ultimate experience, mate, the premium membership is for you. You get all the benefits of the No Worries Club, a printed copy of our No Worries Club quarterly journal, and access to all of the method and the professional series kit training videos. Altogether, that's thousands of dollars of horse training and 20 years of horsemanship delivered right to your fingertips. So there you have it, folks. The new Mobile Method app is the easiest and most effective way to deliver the maximum amount of knowledge at a minimal amount of time. And with the new No Worries Club, you can be assured you're going to get exactly what you need at a price that's right for you. It's a free download, so what are you waiting for, mate? Get started today.
Start your digital training experience today. Visit our website and download the Down Under Horsemanship app to experience the method in a whole new way.